han inte längre behöver vara Mrs. Sevamir. Kan han stå och vänta på sin fru på kvällarna istället?
Ja, det är bara att börja när ni vill.
Ja. Det är dig nu. Det är rätt.
Ja, kul.
Hey everyone, we're back for the I think 10th episode of Great Bears of Westeros. We've had a few weeks of a hiatus, but now we're back and we'll be running through the summer on a bi-weekly schedule, bringing you all manner of good things regarding great continents of Westeros, Essos, and all the glorious beards that live and dwell, conquer, love passionately those areas. With me, we have the greatest panel all of Thrones. We have Jakob Hultman.
I thought it was pretty funny that you were the only one speaking for like 2 minutes. So I thought that maybe I should be quiet and this should be an episode with just you running it.
But hey, you just zoned out. Like, okay, this is really soothing. I'm gonna fall asleep. Wow, he's talking to me.
Wow, I'm here. Thanks.
Yeah. And with us, we have the guy who is keeping everything in check and make sure we don't fall off the wagon, steer off the edge of the world, etc. Mr. Buzz.
Aldrin.
Translating everything to check.
Always.
Good.
So know the language.
You know the language.
You know the language.
Good to hear that smooth voice again. See that big glorious red beard on my screen. Like beard balm to my heart. To my beard. My bearded heart. Well guys, it's really good to be back. I've missed this. I didn't realize how much, but now I do, and I get all sentimental. And there's a tear in my beer. So guys, what are we talking about today? Did you have a good couple of weeks? Jakob, what did you do? Did you just crawl into your own beard and go away for a couple of weeks, bringing all your Thrones cards with you, never playing a game?
Pretty much, yeah. Brought all my Thrones card with me. I had Varys under my pillow, as I usually do, and I didn't play any Thrones at all. But yeah, I've been having a beard all this time. I've been growing it. I've been waxing my tips every now and then. And actually, I think I've tipped a waitress twice since we spoke.
Oh, this podcast is having an impact not only on our listeners but on ourselves as well. Never say we don't eat our own. We never say we don't eat our own beard wax. This cast.
No, and I've actually been telling my barber that he shouldn't stop waxing his tips and tipping his waitresses, and he was very happy, and he's been passing that along to his customers. So that's good.
Spreading the gospel. Spreading the gospel. Awesome. Buzz, how have you been doing?
Work. Yes.
Work.
No one plays Warcraft 3? No, okay.
Work.
Well, me and Jakob, we're way too busy playing games like Game of Thrones and Epi Pants.
Best game ever.
Yeah.
After Thrones.
Yeah. You know what I've been missing even more than talking to you? I've been missing our intro music.
Oh.
Did we cue it up?
I hear it's good.
Have you heard it?
So they say.
You haven't?
This is my favorite long-running gag. This show. It's that Buzz never hears the intro music. Never heard it. The best. Well, we're playing it right now. Inside our heads.
Okay.
Good.
I'll hum along or something.
Good stuff.
Yes.
So, guys, usually on this podcast we have a topic of the week.
Usually.
That usually do.
That's the case this week?
I think so.
Cool.
I think we have a good one.
Tell me all about it.
We're actually going into a bit of a, all the Thrones sites and podcasts and everything that deserve our respect. They do these reviews and they rank the cards and stuff like that. So we felt that hey, we're as good as anybody. So let's rank a couple of cards. And this podcast, we don't do it by pack, we do it by theme. So we're going to take a look at a very strong theme that is growing in this game. And it's a bit off the left. That's a drum roll. Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's not the group you'd expect. It's not the Ironborn. It's not the Knights. It's not the Bastards. It's the Maesters.
I thought you were going to say beards. That was a theme.
There's a theme.
Okay.
We don't have the beard.
Well,
trait
we're still
yet.
waiting for the beard trait. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're waiting for that trait to enter this game, we have to make do of what we find, which in this case is the Maesters. So we were thinking about actually ranking the Maesters. We have 9 Maester cards in this game, and of varying quality, both in terms of gameplay, but even so in terms of beardliness.
Do we have a ranking system?
Well, we should have one. So let's make one up.
Buzz, give me a ranking system.
Well, we use beard builder or binder, I think, on Second Sons. But if they have a beard, play them anyway. I don't know if this will work on this.
Okay,
one.
so do we grade them by their artwork, by their cost, or their icon spread, or their text, or their traits?
By the beard,
I lost
of
you
course.
somewhere.
Is it by the art? How is this a question?
This is a test, and you passed it.
Okay.
Oh, great. Should we start with the first one or the last one?
First one.
So the first one is my one of my favorite ones. It's a guy who's been he's been doing this for a while, and he's very good at protecting big guys from whatever bad beard oil can hold on their cheeks. It's Maester Crescent from the House of Baratheon. What do you guys think about his beard? I think it's great.
Yeah, he's got a good beard. He's got that nice landing strip with a nice bit of shine. His hair is a bit unkempt. He looks a bit sad. He has a big birthmark on his forehead, but the beard is just what draws you into this picture.
It's like you almost a lot.
Yeah, like you almost forget that he's putting a big chili in someone's beer.
Chili? I thought that was candy.
He's putting a Christmas ornament, I think, in someone's beer.
Christmas ornament. It is in his own beer, or someone else's?
No, in Stannis' beer.
Oh, that's obvious.
He always takes his. He takes his lager with a bit of a Christmas ornament on top.
Probably because he wasn't invited to the party. You see in the background, everyone's having a laugh, but he didn't get invited.
I think someone is about to smack the other guy on the head with a beer jug. Probably
Really?
because the guy in the back has a hugely impressive beard.
But you don't hit people with beards.
No,
I
you
think
hit
he's
them.
raising his glass for him, for his beard.
What a beard! 3 toes for you, my friend.
Probably something like that. I think this is a great beard.
It's a
Do you
great
think
beard.
so?
Bonus.
I
Really?
mean, it's untidy, but it's in a good way.
But you know how there can be good, great beards, but you don't like them. It's not your cup of beard. This is it from white and
Oh, yeah.
flimsy, silky, smooth. You know, no, doesn't do it for me.
Too much beard oil?
Yes, combing it every day. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, he's probably not learned at all. He's probably not reading enough. He's combing his beard all the time.
Yeah, definitely lacking the beard link. I don't see the beard link in his chain.
That's true.
So yeah. Well, it is a beard. It's a full beard. So points for that. Bonus points for the background beard. But it's way too messy.
So what's the ranking system then?
So
If we're gonna rank
The ranking
it?
system is between 2 and 4 points.
2 and 4 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3, a solid 3 for me.
It's a 3 for me, I think as well. I think what lifts it, what raises it to a 3 is the background beard. I'm starting to lose my attention here. I'm looking at the background beard.
I wonder who that is.
That guy.
Yeah, I think Crescent's beard is a 2.5. But
Mhm.
with the extra beard, yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
can give it a
Yep.
3.
Yep.
It leaves. I mean, I really want to know who that person is. It's really he steals the party.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's move on, guys. 2.5 from Buzz, a 3 from Jakob, and a 3, a weak 3 from me as well. So let's move on to the next guy. This is the Maester from the Iron Islands. This is Maester Wendermere. And as you'd suspect from a guy with a stealth trait, he has a very stealthy, sort of sneaky beard. It's a bit of a little finger over that. His beard style. He has his hair combed back. Tell if it's a thick ponytail or if he just puts a handful of pomade in his hair every day, and or if it's just the wind. We'll never know.
yeah. To me, this is pretty obvious. It's he is the hip hop maester of Westeros. I mean, if you have a look at his, he's got a blue, like a light blue shirt, and over that he's got a t-shirt with shorter sleeves. It's pretty obvious he's from the 90s. He's wearing that Manhattan style 90s hip hop
And a loose
robes
belt.
and a loose belt. He's obviously leaning against that half wall behind him, looking in the horizon. When is Mrs. Wendy coming back tonight?
Also, he's super white.
Oh, he's super white. He's pale. But you can see in the background that he's got a pretty big can of beard oil there, standing on the shelf.
Yeah.
So he's ready. When she comes
yep.
home, she's ready. He's ready.
Yep. Yeah.
He's ready for when he actually grows a beard. I mean,
That's true. That's true.
Yep. So the beard that is actually in his face is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Not a fan of his clean-shaven cheeks, though. I think with his complexion, a little bit more of a nice fur on the cheek would help him a lot. Might weaken his stealth ability, though. Not sure. Yeah, it's an okay beard.
It's okay.
Takes care of it.
I mean, he looks like one of the friends of the cast, Alexander Hines, actually. They've got a similar goatee. And we've recognized his beard as an actual beard. So I think this is okay.
Yeah, we know that Alex is learned, just like Mr. Wendermere.
Yeah, I'm
endless
just waiting for
similarities.
Wendemir to pull off that Warhammer and
Yeah,
make
that's
that
true.
picture great.
That's true.
What is he holding in his hands?
He's rolling up a cigarette.
Oh, pretty obvious. Pulling off the
Yeah.
90s hip hop style.
Yeah, rolling his own little joint right there.
John Silver.
Chilly.
So I think this is a solid 3.5 beard for me. He's pulling off the whole costume. Definitely puts up the rating for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go lower than 3, but I don't want to go higher than 3 either, because there's a couple of question marks, like we already said. The big one is the cheeks. So yeah, this is a 3. It's average, well groomed, but a bit lacking.
I'd give it a 2.79 maybe. 2.79.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
Hmm?
I
Yeah,
buy
that's a
it.
solid one. Solid one.
Is that if this beard would come in a fake beard, would you wear it? You buy it and wear it, like on a party?
Maybe for Halloween, like, dressing up, trying to look funny.
Dracula-ish.
Yeah. Bit of a fake pointed teeth. Maybe
Sure.
Wendemir has pointed. Maybe he's a vampire.
Yeah. Let's not
Maybe
go too far.
Maybe Wendemir is actually Valyrian for vampire. He's actually a Maester vampire.
It would be crazy. He only costs 2.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That sort of raises him in my book.
Yeah.
Good one.
Right. Moving
Good call
along.
there. Yep.
Moving along. We've already touched base with this Maester before. He's been in our books. So let's just let's just land here for a second and speak a little bit about Grand Maester Pycelle. We've recognized his beard as one of the greater ones in Westeros. But what do you guys think? Have you changed your mind?
No.
Does the emptiness in his eyes make a difference now?
Yeah, well, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Some say. I say the beard is the window to the soul. So I say he can have his dead eyes all day as long as he carries that awesome beard. That's in my book. This is good. This is one of the better beards, maybe in the game.
This kind of beard, as I said, it's not my cup of tea, but he's done some really cool stuff. You see his chain and how it frames his beard. It's exactly the correct length all the way around. Perfect. I'd like that.
Yeah. It's like as his beard grows, he accumulates knowledge.
He adds chains.
Yeah.
Is that the beard chain?
I think so.
Beard link. When you fill out your Maester link.
I think so. And he's also cooking up his own beard oil. That's a solid bonus. That's a solid bonus point in my book.
Not many know how to do it correctly.
No. He does it freehand with his dead eyes. He just mixes up the things. So good. So good.
Maybe he's actually sleeping. Beard is doing the work for him. It's like a double personality.
Yeah, probably. I wonder. This is a bit off track, but I wonder if when we get Maester Qyburn, will he have a great beard? Will he have a reanimated beard? A beard that was formerly dead?
I think he will steal someone else's beard.
Yeah,
and then put it on. Glue it on. Patch it.
Yeah.
Have patches of beard.
And it starts to live on his face instead. Yeah, that could work. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a sidetrack. So where do we rank this beard?
I think it's
This
a
one
solid
is
3.
this is a 3.5.
Yeah.
This is so far
3.5
my
for
favorite
me.
beard.
Yeah, I mean it's he's good, but I've seen it before. He's to me he's not that interesting. It's too perfect. It's a solid
Okay.
3. I want to see more. I want to see something. I want to maybe I want to have a braid or something in his beard. That would be fantastic.
It's a Tiziano curse, I think, of too perfect artwork. Sometimes the beard is too perfect.
And the empty eyes.
The empty
Sometimes
eyes.
the empty eyes becomes empty eye sockets.
That's
Just
deep.
ask the wiper.
Yeah. Oh,
Oof.
still
Oh,
still painful. Still painful.
still painful. Mm.
Yeah.
Right. We're moving along
Moving-
to one of my favorite maesters. This is a bit of a controversial thought, but I really like this maester. This is Maester Caliot of House Martell. He's one of the larger maesters when it comes to size, and he's got no beard.
No.
What can you say?
Well, I don't know what to say about this. It's a shame. I mean, he's got potential. He's got the same cost, same icon spread, same strength. He's even non-loyal compared to Grandmaster Parcell. He even has an ability that I'd say, depending on the type of deck you're running, it might trump Parcell's Insight. Because you don't even have to win to trigger it. You can actually lose. So in some way, I would say this card is sort of Nedley, that by losing, gain something. So by him being beardless, you gain something. It's sort of the Martell way. Hey, we don't have beards, but we win. We win even though we don't have beards. What do you think?
Yeah, that's very interesting. It's very philosophical, and I like it.
Yeah.
But what I think that he's obviously looking at that dead man or woman lying there, the cranium, and he's thinking, "Oh my!" You can see it by the look of his face that he's pretty sad. Light is shining on it, and he's thinking, "This is how I will end up if I don't grow a beard instantly." So I think the moment after we see him now, he's starting to get a beard.
I
And
think
you should never blame anyone before they get a beard. You should always look forward.
What do you think, Buzz?
I think that the skull, that's the Maester Caliot. I don't think it's this good a card, this good a Maester could not have a beard. Right?
Mm.
And this is his
Wow.
apprentice asking
Mhm.
his master how to grow a beard.
Mhm.
He needs to feel inspired, remembering the
skull-
old great beard of Sir Caliot.
Mm.
So the skull probably has a beard, but we don't see it.
Mm.
Wow.
It's just
Yeah.
the whole box is filled with a big beard and a skull on it.
Wow. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow. That's really
Yeah.
enlightening. I never thought of it this way. So this is his apprentice, Maester Casserole. Looking at his dead master. Wow. And that big, glorious beard hiding in the chest.
No wonder he's large when he's
may-
called Maester Casserole.
Do you think, actually, you kind of get the sense that there's probably some kind of desperation. He's probably realizing he's losing. He's losing every challenge, and he's desperate. So he goes to his master's grave. He's probably inside a crypt. He actually, he's starting to, believe in those rumors about the magical power of his master's beard. So he's trying to go down there and see if he can do a Qyburn, put on that beard, reanimate it, and put it on his own face. See if he can gain that power.
Nice.
We'll never know.
That's crazy, but I like
That's
it.
crazy. Good. Let's move north, I think.
Move way north.
Way north.
Buzz, what do you think about this? Maester Aemon?
But this one. Um. Do you think he is at the wall because he doesn't have a beard? He lost his ability to grow a beard, and they exiled him. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're right.
highly likely. I think so. I'm thinking about something. I think we all know Maester Aemon is blind. Did you know that?
No?
Yes.
Did he know that?
Oh.
Maybe he doesn't know. No, he has no idea that he's blind. I think maybe, I don't want to, and that I know how it is to to be blind, because I don't. But Maester Aemon, you think, we know that Sam is helping him out, and before Sam, he had some other apprentice and people who helped him. Yeah, I think he has someone who shaves his face every day.
He doesn't realize he doesn't have a beard anymore.
Yeah.
Someone is just coming there, shaving it for him.
Yeah. And because he's blind, he's not aware. Because obviously, if you're blind, you don't know if you have a beard or not.
Obviously.
Oh, so that's probably it. He doesn't have a beard because he doesn't know that he has a beard.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. I know you guys don't get it, but I get it. That's how it works.
Did we give Mr. Galliot a ranking,
No,
by the
no,
way?
we
We
didn't.
just skip right past that.
We just skipped past him.
I started thinking about what to give Maester Aemon, and then I realized, wow, it's Galliot.
I think
I think-
I think there's a slight chance that Maester Calliot is actually Maester Aemon. Everyone thinks that that skull is Maester Calliot, but he actually is Maester Aemon.
Oh, yeah, because he went south. He ended
Yeah.
up in Skull, ended up in Dorne.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So after that, Maester Calliot went further south, and we know that the world is round, so he ended up north and became Maester
Yeah.
Aemon.
Sailed right through Valyria.
Yep.
What does that have to do with his ranking?
I'm just doing some
You want to
background
rank
stories
both
here.
cards as one?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I want to
you
give them.
obviously play both. I mean, either you play Maester Calliot and Maester Aemon, or you don't play any of them, right?
You get it. You get it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
So that's
So you
why I
wanna
want to give both of them 3.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, I'd give them 2.5. Or because I think there's a bit of a sort of a saving grace in both these situations where Maester Aemon is doesn't realize he doesn't have a beard, and Maester Calliot is dead. So that sort of lifts them to a 2.5, maybe 2.6, approaching 2.7 in my book, because of the potential of the magical qualities of Mr. Calliot's dead beard.
Yeah. Buzz?
Yeah.
So Kellyot,
you.
right? Kellyot.
Yeah.
Yes. So if my theory is true, it must be a 4, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hear that, people?
No, it can't be 4 because it has to be between 4, right? So 3.99 then.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
oh,
That's a good price.
well,
I'd buy
good
it.
one. Aemon?
Aemon as well.
Yeah.
Unless you subscribe to Jakob's theory that they're the same person.
So I don't think it's justified to not realize that you don't have a beard. it's okay to be old, but that old. Eventually, you should just go off and die, you know. And this is what Damon does, right? So 1 point. No, can't have
Oh.
that. 2.30. Yeah, 2.3.
Okay. Yep. So, moving along, way down south again, to High
Yeah.
Garden, to Mr. Lomis.
Mr. Purple Rain.
This guy is just sad. I don't want to talk about this guy.
Should we skip him?
Yes, let's skip him. Actually,
He's a
Done.
raisin.
Yes.
So let's skip.
The worst.
Okay,
He's
we
sad.
skip him.
He's been out in the sun too long. He doesn't have a beard. He has a sad little chain, way too short. It's almost strangling him. Picking flowers. He's miserable.
Doesn't
and
have
so
any
are we.
fingers on his left arm and
So much wrong with this guy.
Oh,
Probably
it's just
kicked him out of Old Town. He didn't come farther than to High Garden.
probably because
there
everyone
was a
else wanted to read good books about beards and he just wanted to pick flowers.
Yeah. Dude, it's okay to pick flowers, but not a substitute for beard. Come on,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah, come on,
You
man.
have the flower chains, but the beard chain. Come on, man.
Man.
Well, man. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
This guy.
Talking about blind people. This man, he could be blind. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, but it's Maester Lewin, or like we want to call him, Maester McLovin. He's I don't know what. He makes me.
The
Yeah,
beard game of the Masters has been really bad, I think, right? And I think it's
Yeah.
only getting worse.
Been a drought now for a couple of cards here.
Yeah.
I'm getting
yeah, this
scared.
is-
I'm homesick.
I'm just miserable. I'm sad.
What is
I
he?
wanna-
What is he looking at in the box?
That's his collection of I think that a looking glass.
Could be a
Maybe he's a
looking
bird.
glass.
Maybe he's a bird watcher.
Could be a bird watcher, or he is maybe. This is maybe him visiting Old Town, and he is going through someone's stuff, and he's looking at this great beard oil. He's just in awe, and he's like, "What am I doing with this? I've never seen this before. What am I supposed to do with it? Drink it?" He's obviously never grown a beard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe he can't. Maybe it's a tube holding with his father's old mustache.
Wow.
He's dreaming about
It.
every day, remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of in a desperation, trying to get a beard, he has grown a mullet instead. That's so. Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to cope with not being able to grow a beard. This is not one of the good ones.
No. I think though what he's starting to realize is that while he has absolutely failed himself, you know, he's a failure as a master, a bit of a failure as a human being, but he tries to make up for it by helping the next generation to grow a really good beard. So you know, he started off with Robb Stark at a young age, and giving him the insight necessary to grow a really good beard, hoping that he will learn, grow wise, grow a good beard. And Jon Snow, obviously being the bastard, they couldn't tell him outright that you will command the wall with a massive beard. We had to do secret, thereby giving Jon some stealth. And Bran, well, he just told him to, let anyone near you with that shaving knife. Grow a beard, boy. You need to grow a beard. And that poor kid, Rickon, weird kid. Well, he just he told him that his beard, by growing a beard, he would get magical powers to beat all his enemies and empty out their decks.
And with that short story about Maester Lewin and all the kids, we move along to the ranking of this card.
Yeah, 2.2.
Wow, that's generous.
2.0, but he looks a little bit like Stevie Wonder, but white. So that gives him an additional 0.2 points in my book.
I
Stevie
can see
Wonder is
that.
really good.
I mean, I think this man is. I don't trust him. I think he's got something up his sleeve. He's got so many sleeves, and they're so large. There has to be something weird up there. It's definitely a 2.1 for me.
Oh, almost the worst card.
I think him instructing the new generation in beards kind of is a redeeming quality. I think we can give it 2.5 in my book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair.
That's good.
Yep, and moving back
next
south.
Card.
Yep.
To the second Maester of Dorne.
Yep.
Maester Donovan.
Talked about this guy.
Donovan.
This is Maester Donovan, yeah.
Donovan van Beek.
He's got Donovan's beard.
Great.
And he's got that great scroll with a recipe for the super effective beard oil.
Yep.
It's reading it
come out
aloud.
of the crypt. Don't know what he's cooking up and what's on that recipe, but it's a great beard oil.
Yeah.
All the way from Holland.
Makes
I think he
his
went
beard
down
so
to.
thick. It almost looks like it's painted on.
Yeah. Look at that line, the cheek line.
An excellent beard. Probably
This
has to
is-
cut it short because it would just intimidate the heck out of the whole court down there.
Yeah. This beard takes great responsibility, and it makes the man. It makes the maester. I think he needs to tend to his beard probably twice or 3 times a day. And to me, he pulls it off here. I don't know how it looks like when he wakes up. Maybe he's not sleeping lying down to keep it straight. But to me, this is a good beard.
Yep. Solid. There's a good chain. A couple of big ones there. Beards.
Probably a couple of beard links.
Yeah. He's a 3.3 in my book. Guy.
Yeah, I can up that to 3.5, I think.
Yeah, I'm with Jacob here. It's 3.5 for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very, very solid.
It's very good. Some of the other maesters can probably do what we call a studieresa in Swedish, down to south, just to have a look at that beard and learn something from this old man.
Yeah.
Wise. He's probably
true.
He's probably got a good barber down there.
Yeah, and since he's non-unique, there's probably a couple of them. Maybe they cut each other's beards.
That's probably why they're so good.
I
they
think
help
so.
each other out.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, I think, at least.
Wow. So good.
The sad thing is, he's a bit of a counter to Maester Lewin. He kind of takes away. He tries to spoil all the good work that Maester Lewin is doing with the next generation, and this Maester just goes out and says, "You kids can't grow beards like we do, like we did back in the old days."
Pretty obvious. He's got a beard. Lewin doesn't have one. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. So with that, should we finish off our game here with the saddest of them all? This is the Housemaster. It's a neutral one.
Wants them. No one wants this guy.
Nobody cares about him.
Left in Old Town.
he is in Old Town. He's probably in the deepest of the dungeons, and he's reading a book that he probably doesn't even know the words of, because he doesn't have a reflecting beard that can reflect the light from his candles pages. So it's probably very, very dark in that room.
Well,
Hey, you
Yeah,
said it
that's-
all.
Yeah, sorry, that got out of hand.
it's yeah. So this guy's yeah, this is sad. Sad. It's not Lomi's level, but it's sad. The fact
Yeah.
that anyone could play 3 copies of this guy and get away with it is it's a crime against humanity.
Yeah, and I think that
Yeah,
he
this
has said, the quote here is from Maester Lewin.
Mhm.
Have you ever thought that you might wear a Maester's chain? There is no limit to what you might learn. And it's pretty obvious that this guy is looking up to Lewin in some aspects in his life. It's both a beard game and also the mullet style hair. He's trying something on here.
Do you think that all of this is an accident on Mr. Lewin's side? He just misquoted it. It should for sure be, have you ever thought that you might wear a beard?
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, I mean,
because there is no limits to what you might learn then.
that's true.
Exactly. And it might be that he has actually he could have been communicating this in several ways where it could have been misinterpreted. It could be he could have taught a raven to speak the human tongue, and Maester's chain and beard is very much alike. So yeah, I could definitely see the Housemaster just getting everything wrong here.
Yeah, Lewin said, think about this, grow your beard, and he was like, they said something about growing something, make something longer. Must have meant the Maester's chain, but we all know
Yeah.
Lewin just talked about the beard. We got to start with the important stuff. Chain is just window dressing. Just makes
is
the
true.
beard looks nicer.
True.
Yeah.
So I would give this man probably like a 2.3, 2.4, mainly because I think he's misunderstood. He has good intentions, but he's
Yeah,
just he's been going off the wrong foot with this world.
With a good guide, he could get back on track. So yeah, I'd give him 2.3 because there's a distinct lack of beard. Period. So I can't go higher than that. Sorry.
I think it's 2.01 until leaves Old Town and Lomis, finds
Mm-hmm.
Macers in Starfall or something. Then
Wow.
will climb quickly, I think.
Even imagine the potential of this Maester.
Yeah.
So good.
And he's non-unique, so he could be the English, the guy who it represents all of the people that can't grow a beard or who's looking to grow a beard. And this journey away from Old Town could be all of our journey away from the beardless life into the salvation.
Wow. Such wisdom.
That's good. Good. Wise.
Awesome.
So yeah, that finishes this very thorough discussion of this theme that the game is starting to develop. We hope to see more bearded maesters who could help bring clarity and knowledge and wisdom, guidance to the great houses of Westeros.
Yeah.
If the maesters get beards and understands, then the whole world will be a better place for it.
Yeah. And we'd love to hear you guys' thoughts about these maesters. What have we missed? What have we misinterpreted in these guys' beards or lack of beards? Help us out. Send us a
Give
message.
your own rating.
Yeah, please.
Yep. Awesome.
Right. This episode is running long. Should we
Yes.
fasten it up?
So
Yep.
next up is Beard of the Week. It's Harmon Uller. What do you think about that beard?
It's a good beard. It's a
I
great
think
beard.
it's a good beard. Obviously, it's the beard of the week for a reason.
An action beard.
It's an action beard.
What is the reason? Who shows it?
I chose it. It could use some work in the beard department, though. It's obviously that he went to the the Maester of Starfall, get his beard done. He has an excellent mustache. Mustache puts this one over the top. It's a great mustache.
It looks
He
like a
hides-
solid bar just lying there on top of his lip.
Yep. Great handlebar mustache. And I think he hides sand snakes in his obviously. Yeah.
How otherwise would they have
That's true. And not only, I mean, compared to another lot weaker beard that we've talked about, Mass Raider. Not only gives them ambush sand snakes, he even gives them he even ambushes them out for lower cost.
Yeah.
So this is a great card.
Yeah.
I love this card. Love this guy.
He's
This
good.
beard.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
There is something
guy.
special about gray beards, don't you think, Samuel?
It is. Yes, it is. I hear you.
Next up is a dishonorable mention. It's King Rob.
Yeah. I mean, where do we start with this one? We can't explore this card fully because it would take a lot of therapy sessions, which looks like something King Rob would need. He looks sad. He looks bored. He looks disoriented. He's pale. He doesn't have a beard.
He is sad for a reason. He's sitting on that chair, and he is. There's a reason for his for the despair.
You think he just shaved? Just now?
Probably.
And he's sitting there. Oh no! What did I do?
Yeah. He's got.
I think he was. I think he was on his way of planning a great invasion in his journey south with his army, and then his mother came in, and she said something like, "Hey Rob, what's going on? You look weird in your face. Have a shave." So he did. Now he's sad.
And dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
His mother is too. So
Yes.
Yep.
So what do we learn from that, kids?
Don't
If someone tells you to shave, don't do it.
Yeah. Never let anyone else dictate your beard growth, unless they give you really good advice. Yeah. Okay.
Stop. Tonic of the.
Yeah. I had one tonic lined up. We're gonna save that for next week because not here to show off. It's a good one though. But this one is a really good. It's good to have in your toolkit. This is a shaving brush, and it's the Bluebeard's Revenge, and it's made out of badger hair, so you know it's good. And by using this, you apply shaving cream in the perfect way. Raises the hairs just enough so that your blade, razor, can cut them off just as sharp and smoothly as your beard and jawline will be.
We're talking strictly about fixing lines here, right? Not.
Oh yeah. Don't misunderstand me. You don't put any shaving cream anywhere else but where you want to put the line. This area that is your actual beard, that's strictly off limits.
good.
Hey guys, yeah. Thanks for clarifying that, but I realized someone, maybe a new listener, might take this advice in the wrong. Terrible.
Awesome. Bluebeard's Revenge. Can
Yep.
you use it alongside the Blackbeard's Delight?
Yeah, it's actually a perfect match. You buy a kit, any both.
Great.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it. We have Swedish lesson.
Oh,
Mm.
Swedish lesson. Oh, so here in Sweden, we're getting very, very close to midsummer. And I think it's only a week away.
Yep.
Then we'll have the brightest day, brightest nights of the year, and then it'll turn back slowly into darker times. Sad, but it's midsummer. It's a very weird time here in Sweden because
Weird. It's completely normal, don't you think?
yeah, just listen to this. We put up something that we called midsommarstång, which is the Swedish lesson of the week, which is a giant penis that you put in your garden or anywhere on a green field, and then you take all of your families and friends, go there, you have food, and then you do some dancing around. Big
And-
thing,
And you hang flowers in the testicles?
obviously.
Yes, of course.
It's a normal routine.
Yes.
We're still talking about the thing you put in the garden, right? That's where you put the flowers.
No, in the rings in the
Maybe.
testicles.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I just want to clarify.
Maybe.
You don't think we put flowers anywhere else?
Well, I don't know what you guys do. But anyway, it's a midsommarstång. It's the thing you put in the garden.
Nice
so
tradition.
it's weird and
Weird and delightful.
it's
Kids love it.
It's
it seems to like it. And one of the songs that you're actually singing and dancing around, it's an old French war song about onions. Someone said.
We made it into a midsummer song, dancing song called Little Frogs.
Yeah, and everyone's dancing around like small frogs around the big thing.
Yeah.
It's actually an old French war song. Yeah. So that's the Swedish lesson of the week. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we're done now. Yes.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
so done.
We are so done. Yes. But what's up? What's up in the summer? Are we gonna do this?
We're going to do this every other week, right?
Yeah,
Think so?
we are. No, the plan.
Yeah.
No, nobody
So-
said anything, but sounds like a reasonable idea. Yeah.
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 And please continue to send in your pictures of your beards throughout the summer. We've had some fantastic
Oh yeah.
the last few weeks. And for anyone who has missed out on it, it's a competition leading up until Varberg Morgulis and then further on to Stalek for greatest beard journey. So send us pictures of your beard growth throughout the summer.
Got it.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome. Samuel?
And yeah, I think we have. There is something that we should remind.
Yeah, especially since people hasn't heard this for a couple of weeks. So, guys, remember to wax your tips and do tip for waitresses.